Hi, is this Otley?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm pronouncing it right, Otley.
Yeah,
Okay, hey
yeah.
Otley, you responded. This is Ron Baxter. He actually responded to the Craigslist ad we'd posted. We're from the National Paralegal Fair Law Association about the Walmart class action suit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the $8,000. Okay. As the ad said, basically, we just have a handful of questions to make sure you are one of the affected parties, and if you are, then we'll go ahead and we'll get you the right paperwork so you can file for the $8,000 claim. There's a lot of money sitting out there
Okay.
for people. So, when did have you shopped at Walmart between May 1st, 2010, and June 1st, 2014?
Yes.
Okay, and a number of times, or one time, or more times than.
Numerous of times.
Okay,
Many times.
okay, excellent. So let's just make sure. Okay. So far, so good. Otley, so far, so good. Basically, when you were using the glory holes, did you consider them unclean, or were there any kind of jagged? Was the hole jagged or metally, or was there any kind of liquids?
The what?
When you were using the glory holes at the Walmart, as all Walmarts have glory holes, would you consider them unclean? Was the metal jaggly, or did they use soft tape?
Yeah, yeah. It was unclean.
I'm sorry. Yes. What? What was the answer there?
Yeah, it was
It
unclean.
was unclean. Okay. And was the metal all jaggly? Like, did you cut your member, or could anything like that, or even scrape it? Was there any extra pain and suffering from scraping your member at all?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, when you were in aisle 7, because it is well known that every Walmart has a aisle 7 molester. Did you encounter the molester? And
Yes.
did the molester fondle you in any way? Did he brush against you, touch you, reach in your pockets, or just come up behind you, just pound it, anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah. It was brushing against me.
Okay. So the aisle 7 molester, which somehow is in every single Walmart of the United States, he was brushing up against you. Perfect. So far, you're a perfect fit. There may even be some extra money besides the $8,000. Right now, I definitely say you get the $8,000. When the monkeys escaped in the back, were you in the store them weeks? Because a shipment of monkeys was sent to all the WalMarts and they escaped. Did you happen to come across the AIDS monkeys? Were they in the store at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I remember that.
You do remember the AIDS monkeys. Perfect. Let me put you down
Yes.
for that. Let me just, okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my second question book. So, maybe it's the MH question book. Let me just go ahead and open up the MH question book for questions, because I would say 100% Otley that you are going to get the $8,000. The question is, do you get the extra $10,000, which is awarded to some people who basically were affected. So the MH chat questions. Were you involved in stray cat rape, or was that what?
You know what?
Were you in? Oh, were you
Say that
involved in
again?
the stray cat rape? And were you a victim in that? Do you feel like you were a victim in any way of the stray cat rape? Because if so, you could be entitled to another 10,000.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I
tell me
do.
how it made you feel.
Very
Okay, yes,
uncomfortable.
very good. At any time did you purchase a box of Lucky Charms and find a baggie of ice? Any kind of ice?
Yes, the
Okay,
Lucky Charm.
good.
Yes.
You're answering all the right questions correctly. And in no way am I leading you. You would agree with that, right? These are your answers. Okay, perfect.
No, no.
Did you get any semen of the monkeys in or around your mouth? And And did you get any of the
What?
semen of the monkeys in or around your mouth? And yes would be a good answer.
Yes, I think that was it. Now I know what that is.
Perfect. And it was. What could you say if it was in your mouth or around it? In your mouth is worth more. Oh, around. Okay, a little bit less. Okay. When you witnessed 2 5-year-olds screaming loudly because you may be hearing damage when the 5-year-olds were screaming loudly. Did you get hearing damage? Hearing damage of any kind? Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't hardly hear anything from that for 2 days.
Code 7?
Okay, could you hold on a second? We are having a code 7. Code 7 is when the semen is leaking. So 1 second. All right, let me go ahead and change channels. All right, I think all right, we're good. We should be good. Okay, just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Did you mount the GoPro on the sides of the children's playground, or was Walmart to blame?
Walmart to blame for that.
Okay, all right. Did during the dog attacks? I don't know if you remembered the dog attacks or not, but during the dog attacks, did you shop there and was your cockpit?
Yes, I was there when that happened.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if I'm gonna get our associate here who should be able to help you out. I guess Cross, Mr. Cross. Oh, maybe Mr. Cross isn't here. 1 second, because he has a couple more questions. It looks like you're going to be one of the big winners, I believe. Mr. Cross, are you there?
Yes, I'm in, but I just walked back from the bathroom.
Okay.
So I have no idea what's going on. I was busy with I was with my mistress in the bathroom.
Okay, and that's understandable. Everybody should be in there with their mistress. We are asking questions. So far, he has gone. Mr. Let's see, how do you pronounce it? Otley. Mr. Otley in Hawaii he's gone from the $8,000 to the extra 10 because he was there during the dog attacks and the monkeys. So Walmart's going to be paying out to this guy. There is no doubt about that. So
yes, okay, this is the Walmart case.
So feel free ask him any other questions of how basically the violations that Walmart had done, and just ask him if he was involved or not, and he's already agreed that he's not just answering because we're leading him, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm sir, hi, my name is Cross. I'm an attorney here with the associates. I'm working a specific part of this litigation here regarding several of the Walmart associates who actually molested some of the customers after they were brought into the office after being accused of certain things. They were forced to have their pictures taken with their clothes off, pictures of their penis for later identification. Did anything like that happen to you?
Yeah, that happened to me when I went to Walmart.
Okay, they took you to the office, and
yeah.
did they pull?
I don't think they grabbed me and they took me to the office and I did something wrong.
Okay.
Oh yeah. See, I was telling you, Mr. Sinclair, about this.
Otley, would you be willing to do a penis lineup to help us prove which employee was? Because if it was the general manager, as we suspect, if it was him, and you can identify his penis as the one that did violate you, then you may have an individual case. You may be outside of the actual class action suit, so it may climb up a few more figures for you. So penis identification lineup, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah,
okay.
I think I'll be fine. It'll be hard, but I think I'll be fine.
We've also had a few instances where the Walmart security caught people in the act of stealing from the store, stealing cash and stealing merchandise, and then they actually tied them up, took them to the back of the store, broke 2x4s over their heads, threatened to stuff them in garbage cans full of lye, did anything like that happen to you?
So you guys know that too, huh?
Yes.
That they did that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna bring in because you did make an accusation against the general manager. I'm gonna go ahead and see how this plays out. Mr. McClanahan, if you could pick up line 7. Mr. McClanahan,
hello.
we have
Yes.
we have. I mean, you know, I'm not going to use his name because I don't want any redemption in case you were involved in anything, Mr. McClanahan. But you, by Mr. O, we'll go by that. By Mr. O, you have been accused of not only fondling him in the back room, but busting a 2x4 over his head and threatening him, and then stroking off.
Didn't I tell you guys to go through my attorney the next time you wanted to speak?
Yes, but you know what? We really wanted a statement, if you could.
So this gentleman is saying that I brought him into a back
Correct.
room and I fondled him? I don't know who this is. The only person I've ever fondled.
Well,
Specifically,
you sound like that guy. That
Yeah, he says he can
I
identify
fondled you?
your penis.
Specifically, you took pictures of his penis and then forced him to perform oral sex on you.
I only now it's just off the record or on the record.
Yeah, if you're more comfortable off the record.
Sure.
Well, I've only done that. I've only done that with underage female employees.
Okay, that's
I've never
fair.
done that
I
to
mean-
a customer.
Okay.
Is this person an underage female?
Yes, Otley, are you an
On the
underage
phone.
female?
Yeah.
Did he?
Okay.
Okay.
Lost.
Oh, damn.